I'm wondering where all the Free Palestine protesters are going to be over the next few days. We have a lot of demonstrations in this country. Well, Donald Trump just freed Palestine, apparently, and these hostages are coming back. And I just wonder, for all of the anti-American and anti-Western civilization sentiment in these rallies that we've seen, what do they have to say today? I thought we might see a little bit more today, but it makes me wonder what they were rallying for all these months.
It's crazy that this video needs clarification or more explaining to MAGA and the Republican Party, because Donald Trump, in fact, did not free Palestine. Donald Trump only ended up having a temporary ceasefire go into place, which has been violated numerous times already. There's still war raging on in the Middle East. The United States government still has refused to identify the Palestinian people as its own statehood. So yeah, there's still protests going on, not just in the United States, but worldwide for, free Palestine, because the Palestinian people need to be recognized as their own state. They need that recognition by the government. If you want free Palestine, that's how you do it. You recognize their statehood, plain and simple. They are still being occupied by Israeli forces inside Gaza. That is still going on right now, so they're not free. And I don't understand why that needs more clarification. Let me know your thoughts and comments over this way.
It needs more thoughts and clarifications because Donald Trump doesn't live in reality, and therefore his supporters don't live in reality. Donald Trump creates the reality that he needs to exist and sells that to his followers. So Donald Trump has created the reality that for the first time in 3,000 years, there is peace between the Israelis and the Palestinians, that there is peace in the Middle East. Wrong. As the gentleman just pointed out, they're still an occupied nation. They haven't been recognized as a free state. They don't control the energy that comes into their country. That's controlled by the Israelis. They don't control the food that comes into their country. That's controlled by the Israelis. They don't control the water supply that comes into their country. That's controlled by the Israelis. They don't control how aid gets to their country. That's controlled by the Israelis. There's nothing free about Palestine in the wake of this limited temporary ceasefire that, as the gentleman rightfully pointed out, has already been violated multiple times. If you want to talk about how Palestine is free, then free Palestine. But don't give us a bullshit ceasefire that doesn't actually do anything, and then talk about how you have created peace in the Middle East for the first time in 3,000 years. No, you didn't.